Hello everybody, it's Poli and welcome back in my channel. First of all, for those of you who are with me on this journey, on this spiritual journey, probably you did realize that I wasn't really posting anything for 10 days and I'm pretty regular with my videos. So it is a reason behind, and today I just want to share something with all of those of you who are with me, following me for a while, and also for those of you who are maybe hearing this for the first time. As you guys know, I am living in Bali with my boyfriend. I moved to Bali around over a month ago and things started to shift. Normally in my channel I was sharing spiritual teachings, right? So many different techniques and methods how you can manifest things in your life. And let's be honest, how many of you are manifesting everything you want? This is a life. This is a temporary journey on this lifetime that we've been blessed and fortunate to be given. And so much of our time on our life we are spending on worrying, on limiting beliefs, on negative thoughts, or being in that, cage full of fear, anxiety, limiting beliefs. And yes, why I'm talking about this, because I did experience this myself for so many years. And actually, you shouldn't be feeling like, oh my gosh, it is something wrong with me. Because imagine you living 20, 30, 40, as many days on this planet Earth, and you've been conditioned by society, by your parents from very young age, your family, people who were looking after you while you were growing, work, community, so many different places. We've been conditioned to think. This is Bali life, everyone riding scooters. We've been conditioned to do not take opportunities, do not opening up our wings, do not dream big. We were conditioned to work, find yourself a job that you will pay your rent, you will be able to feed your family, feed yourself, and this is the life. And it's kind of like a rat race, And yes, I was living like this for so many years, No, I am too young, so many years, believe me. And they are obviously in our life, they are ups and downs. So sometimes you feel like you're on the top of the mountain and you're like celebrating, you're super happy because you achieve something, you get a job promotion, you maybe got a pay rise, you found a person that you fell in love, which is amazing. Or maybe you just achieved something that you're really proud about this, right? And it's absolutely fine to cherish these moments. But as I said, this is the journey of up and downs. So what normally happens, people cannot maintain an upside, right? Like if you accomplish something once, how amazing it will be if you can live every single day with that happiness that you felt on that day. If you would live with that joy, with that compassion, with that love. Because when we achieve something that we really want, or we've been gifted something, or as I said, love, relationship, career, anything, we feel completely different, right? It's not a flat line, you feel above the line. So it does mean your vibration is growing. And ideal thing in our life will be to keep that vibration high and be able carry every single day on that vibration. Because law of attraction, the law which is based on what you are, you attract. You attract in your life a reflection of yourself. So basically, if you are happy, you attract more happy things. If you're joyful, you attract more joyful things. If you are love, you're sharing love, you're being nice to people, what will happen? You will attract more of this. But on the other hand, we as a people, because of this conditioning that we had through our life, when something bad happened to us, what is happening? Instantly, we're dropping our vibration. Instantly, we start thinking about negative things. So get a situation opposite. The person that you are in love break up with you. And it happens in life, right? Something happened and you are left with your broken heart. It is not the easiest thing to think about positive things. If your heart is bleeding, if you feel really down, if you got thoughts like, I'm not going to find anyone in my life, I'm going to be all my life alone, what if I'm not going to love anybody anymore? And the thoughts like this naturally coming into our head. If you're losing a job, what's the thoughts in your head? How I'm going to feed my family, how I'm going to pay the rent, pay for the electricity and other bills, how I'm going to go and feed myself, what if I'm not going to find the job? So the most important thing, and as many techniques I can give you, as many methods of manifestation, reality is here. And the last thing you want to do is manifest those things. You just can't put yourself in the shoes of the happy, joyful person, because that's not what you feel at that moment, right? And I did experience low feelings so many times. And it works like a snowball effect, because if the negative thoughts come into your head, what you doing, you start overthinking and building around that negative thoughts, other negative thoughts. Because we kind of feel more comfortable talking about negative things, complaining, how our life is bad, how much is happening, how hard we have, instead of trying to move our energy into the positive vibration. And what I would like to share today with you, which is really profound in my own opinion, because it helped me be able to control my thoughts, be able to shift my thoughts, be able to change the energy. I'm still working on it, because it is not the easiest thing, especially if throughout all my life I've been conditioned in a way of complaining, in a way of kicking limiting beliefs in my head, in a way of closing, fearing, jealousy, many things. So it is hard to do the switch. But today I want each single one of you that it is possible, because if I am able to acknowledge and recognize and do it and start shifting myself, each single one of you can do it. So the most important thing is recognize a thought. Because majority people, they getting negative thought, they carry on with negative thought, and they're just feeling upset for a day, 2 weeks, or maybe even longer. The most important thing you need to do when the negative thought, limiting belief, fear, anxiety, or anything, jealousy will arise, the first thing you need to do is recognize the feeling. Am I feeling okay? Am I feeling the way that I should? Am I going to positive way or negative way? The first step is recognizing. And in a way that you will recognize, you are already ahead of the game. Because as I mentioned, so many people, they are not able to recognize. From the moment you recognize the thought within you, what you need to do, you need to try shift your energy. And how to do this? Okay, let's say, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna find a job. Can you feel how much of negative energy it carried this sentence within? How much of heaviness, how much of just not positive energy, not positive vibes, right? So what you can do, of course, you're not going to say, yeah, I'm going to find my dream job, because if you can, great. But it is hard to shift yourself like this. So what you can do, okay, I don't have a job now, but I am open to look for a job. I'm open to see what kind of possibilities are waiting there for me. But if you can do that first step of recognizing the feeling, what you can do, you can control it, you can grab it, and you can stop before you will create whole ball of negative emotions, of negative feelings, of dragging yourself down to the wrong alley. So the most important thing, you recognize, and I'm still working on it, and actually it gives so much pleasure where a situation that normally will irritate me, the situation that normally maybe I will say something back and I will get upset, I can recognize, okay, this is what normally would trigger me, and what I'm doing, I'm trying to keep my vibration high. Don't answer if it's a particular person that it drives me mad, or if it's a situation, I'm trying to say, okay, it's not working this way, but I am happy to open myself for new possibility. Maybe I need to do more research. Maybe I need to try something else. Maybe I should talk to someone, or simply, universe, I'm asking, universe, I am open for you to give me a sign, give me a direction, show me another way, in any way or form. And because I am not putting myself in a negative state, I am opening a new door, a new pathway, which is like this, like that. Opening myself, my soul, my spirit, my higher self to opportunities. And as I mentioned at the very beginning, you attract what you are. So if I will maintain my high vibration, is not any other way that you will attract more of positive things. Some opportunities will arise, some people will talk to you, maybe you will get sign from somewhere. The most important is to recognize, and today, this is the word of today's video, recognize. Because as many practices, spiritual practices, spiritual and law of attraction methods, I would give it to you, if you are not able to recognize your own behavior, the rest doesn't matter, to be honest. Because if I am in my happy state, positive state, everything just flow, I can do different practices and they will work, and everything will be just miraculously happening. But it is because I'm not letting myself go to that negative state. It's a tough cookie, especially that in our life happen so many things. You can wake up happy, but then someone will meet you, somebody will tell you something, some situation would not go the way that you want, and then your mood is changed like this. And in the afternoon, you're completely in a different mood. You can be upset, angry, and so many different things can kick in. So, from today's video, what I want you to take with it, the simplest practice of recognizing. And sometimes because I know for myself, since we came here in Bali, the journey that is happening, it's really profound. So much is happening. So that's why it's different way of me recording a video also, because I want to share with all of you something that I am experiencing. And why is this? Because I am feeling, seeing the transformation, the messages that I am receiving, the simple but how difficult to implement in our life. But sometimes maybe you need somebody to tell you that the job starts with recognizing. Recognize, stop the feeling and switch it. Ask yourself a positive question. Ask yourself a question where you are open, where you give yourself an opportunity. And think about things you want instead of going to that rabbit hole. Because this won't make you any better. It's so many things, like I'm looking at my past life sounds like I've got a new life. It kind of is new life though. It was so many small situations in my life that I was deeply overthinking, just couldn't let my mind relax. Like my mind, hard worker. Our minds is constantly. That's why for me the main thing is try to calm my mind And when you are able to calm your mind from all this chaos, which is hard nowadays, especially of our lifestyle, then you are able to catch those feelings with everything that you do in your life. And when you are able to catch, recognize, then you know how to change it. And this is a huge step. You know, of course, who did not want from here be already here and have everything? But the most important is the journey and the process. And even it's tough, I am happy that I am aware that I can recognize, that I know how to recognize. And then from here is my job. It shows how much I can do, how much I am willing to change my future, how much I am willing to stay in a positive energy. Because energy is beautiful. The source, our higher self, is everything coming from love, is the purest, the most divine, beautiful love. And that's how we came here, as the beautiful light. And as more we are opening to kindness, to joy, to love, to happiness, to positive thinking, we are stepping into that path where, as we call this vortex, right? When everything is possible, whenever your manifestation is just ready like this. But to get to that moment, you need to go through the journey. I'm going through the journey. Why? Because I need to prepare myself in the most productive way, in the most knowledgeable, educational, in practical way, because when I will get to the vortex, I need to be ready to receive everything. I need to be ready, strong-minded and grounded. So do not worry if your mind is kicking. Do not worry if it's so much happening in your head. Do not worry, because we can change anything anytime. And if you're today were thinking negative, restart yourself, control yourself, recognize the feeling, recognize the emotion, and from there you can make a huge change. So I hope, guys, you did enjoy the video, and the new way of me sharing values with you, it helps, it feels good for you to understand and take action or steps towards that. What I would like to say, if you guys got any questions, you can always drop in a comment down below. And if, of course, if you enjoy my content, you can give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, this is your time, and smash that notification bell icon, because I'll be coming here and sharing a little bit more how the life in Bali look like, a little bit more behind the scenes, what is happening, what me and Josh doing, because it is happening so much on an energetic level, on a spiritual level, on a growth level, and I just think it's really worth it to share it with each single one of you. So sending you much love, and yeah, looking forward to seeing, feeling you next time.